So if we go into Outlook, wherever it is, there it is, and we make a new email. So new email right here. And if we paste that link in, I'm going to hit allow. Essentially, now you get inline playback for that particular video. And what it looks like it has done is it's pasted in as a loop component. So yay, Daryl, we're talking about loop again. Um, Basically, it seems like our live stream, if you didn't think that loop was like pretty core to Microsoft's like new collaboration strategy or modern collaboration. Um, I think every live stream we've done this year, we've talked about loop at some point, and here we are again. Um, it has put it as a loop component for the particular video. So I can copy that component, I can put it in different places, and I can see where it has been shared, which is basically just this email at this point. And I can add it to a loop workspace. So that is what happens in Microsoft Outlook, which is wonderful because back in the day, say that you were like a communications person and you're writing like these big nice HTML emails and you want us to watch this video from our CEO, right? Um, People, the workaround was they would always like take a screenshot of the video player and they'd embed it as an image, but they'd make it so when you clicked on the image, it opened the video and it kind of took you out, right? Well, with this, you can wrap your text at the beginning and at the end of it, but the video itself, like embedded in the body of the email, people can just watch it. If they're in the new Outlook, they'll be able to just watch it as well. Now, if they are on some other, version of like email, that doesn't support this, it would just be a link they would click on and it would open up the video like it always did. But if you're in something that is modern enough that it can unfurl a loop component, you're going to be able to watch that video inside the email itself. And when you open it up, it's got the full playback experience. So I've got the chapters inside this email. I've got the transcript. I can search this video inside the email. All of that stuff, I can play back the form inside the video, or inside the email. So if you're not getting it, like you're doing everything you could do in the video within the body of the email message without going anywhere else. The only thing I don't have in here is I don't have the Copilot thing. So I can't just open-ended ask a question about it. But other than that, I have got the interactivity, the transcript, the chapters, all the main stuff I would need.
And just to point out the super obvious, yes, the video is a little smaller, but in the upper right-hand corner, you can expand and you can make the message bigger or pop it out. That's the lower corner.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
can
there you
pop out
go.
the message into a separate window. You can view it over there.
So you
Or
see how big it is now.
Yeah.
If I make it full screen, it expanded out a little bit more. I can also click open in stream and it'll pop it out to the full player. I can make it full screen and all that cool stuff.
And we're going to bring Mark's comment on the screen. You can watch the video and not have to leave Outlook and be taken out of the flow of work. So you can view that in line with whatever else you're doing. Stay in your inbox after this is over. Continue on with the next Outlook activity.
Yeah, I think that's going to be really powerful, especially for comms teams. Yeah. I'll be interested to see, if we had more time to set it up, it would be nice to do like an HTML template for an email. And I'd be interested to hear somebody else, try that out where they've got like a placeholder in like a column, like in a table or something. Can they put the video there and it renders back? I'm not quite sure if that would work. But if you've got some email templates, go check that out. Leave us a comment and let us know if it worked for you or not.
And there is a question out there about what happens for somebody that's external, how the video is going to actually look for them. We can try to test that.
Yeah, sure.
Give me 1 second.
Let me try that. So I made this so it works with everybody at Contoso. So let me do John at Collabmore because that's outside the tenant. And I'm not a guest of the tenant because they don't allow guest access. Let's send it. Okay, so there's that thing. I'm gonna mark it as not junk because for some reason it thought it was junk. So I'm outside the organization. Oh, it's saying we couldn't show you the video. So that's because I'm outside of that tenant. If I clicked on the link, it would tell me it would want me to log in. I don't have an account in this tenant, so it wouldn't work. Yeah.
Now, for that
So that
particular
prevents
tenant,
like somebody from forwarding it outside your organization.
so for that particular tenant though that you're sharing it from, that one actually has guest access turned off. It's completely sandboxed.
Yes.
So if you're in an organization that does allow external sharing, or you've whitelisted like certain domains, because this is based off of Loop, it should work because Loop now supports external users.
Mhm.
So we would need to be able to test that.
Yes. Yeah. So that's another thing to try out. But as far as like, for the obvious thing of like, oh no, somebody forwards it outside the organization, it's just not going to load, just like a normal loop component would behave.